So, Hank Paulson has now essentially declared a national emergency. This is why he wants this bill passed immediately and by the end of the week before the recess, the congressional recess, which will happen after Friday. So here's the latest news from a publication called Roll Call. Unfortunately, it's by subscription only, so I will read you a few paragraphs from what came out today. The White House today is drumming up extraordinary pressure on Congress to approve its plan to enact the $700 billion mortgage bailout fund, suggesting the markets cannot wait much longer, and dispatching Vice President Dick Cheney and other top officials up Pennsylvania Avenue to jawbone lawmakers. Cheney, White House Chief of Staff Josh Bolten, and Presidential Advisor Ed Gillespie are meeting this morning, or have met this morning, with the House Republican conservatives, where a rebellion is brewing against the size and questionable free market credential of the administration's proposals. Cheney will also gather with GOP senators at the regular Tuesday lunch. Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson and Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke, who collaborated in drawing up this proposal, are testifying or were testifying this morning on Capitol Hill. I haven't heard the actual testimony. Have you? But Bush himself continues to do very little to explain his plan, and he has refused to be questioned about it. Asked during a telephone briefing for reporters today whether Bush was speaking with lawmakers, White House Deputy Press Secretary Tony Fratto said the president is aware of their concerns, but that Paulson is the salesman. Paulson said Congress and the administration must approve this legislation immediately. Further on down in this roll call article, here comes the kicker. Fratto, the acting press secretary, Fratto insisted that the plan was not slapped together and had been drawn up as a contingency over months and weeks by the administration's officials. He acknowledged lawmakers were getting only days to peruse it and to read it. But he said that should be enough. Kind of sounds like the Patriot Act, don't you think? Anyway, that's the news from today. Please call your representatives. Do everything you can. There are toll-free numbers out there. All you have to do is call basically 411, that is, not 911, 411, and find out the toll-free number for the congressional switchboard, and then get to the congressional switchboard. It is a toll-free number, and call your representatives in your own states, and call anyone that you can even think of in Congress, starting with Pelosi and your representatives, whoever you can reach. It doesn't matter. This must be vehemently opposed. Evidently it isn't enough. People aren't frustrated enough to go out into the streets. That will probably come later, and that's when we will truly find out why the executive wanted so much power and have all placed these laws in place when people start to really get pissed off and start to dissenting en masse. I'll see you later.